So I have very fond memories of visiting with Pat and Milford, and when I was 13 years old, I was able to attend one of Milford's workshops up there at their home in Mount Carmel, and the workshop was wonderful, and we went to very spectacularly beautiful red and orange Red Rock Cliff sites to paint, some in Kanab, where they filmed a lot of the old westerns, and all sorts of wonderful, secret, exotic places up there. It was just a magical experience. And then every evening we would gather in Milford's studio, and he would critique our work, and he was always very diplomatic, but called it the way it was. You know, I was always told that I needed more work in perspective, which I did at that point, but it did get me, you know, to work harder. And so that was just a fabulous time. And then at the end of it, at the end of the workshop, I stayed an extra week with Pat. I think Milford had to go off somewhere. So I was with Pat, and we did all sorts of incredible things. We made apricot fruit leather. She had beautiful apricot trees, and we threw it all in the blender and put it out on wax paper on the arbor. They had a grape arbor, and it dried in the sun. And we watched Rudolph Valentino movies, and had a repertory theater in Cedar City, and we just had this, you know, spectacular time. And when I was a little bit older, she taught me how to sew, and taught me how to sew a dress on the sewing machine. And I'd grown up with a treadle machine and just done the little home ec projects at school. But this was a transformative thing for me, and then I was very much into creating my own clothing after that.